Y'all know what time it is. We can talk about GOATs all day. But we got some more wrestling to get to.
It's a lot of
It's time for Cooley's Rundown. Cooley, let us know what's going on in the wrestling world, my brother.
Man.
Rundown.
Hey, man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But let me first start off with the rumors, the weeks of rumors of Jade Cargill. She has finally, officially inked her deal with WWE. Now, I want to ask you, brothers, do y'all think this is a big gain for WWE or a bigger loss for AEW? Me personally,
it's a great question.
Yeah, that's tough. Ooh. That's tough.
I already know my question. I already know my answer.
Me personally, I think it's a bigger loss for AEW, man. They ain't got nobody over there. WWE, they good. They good with her, without her. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
I
but
hear
AEW,
you, but I disagree.
I don't know, but like Sylvan said,
all right.
I don't know,
so,
man.
Look, Jade Cargill, don't get me wrong. Jade Cargill is a big get for WWE, for sure. She looks like a star. They're going to put that marketing machine behind her, and she's going to be a star. But I got to admit, I don't think this is a big loss for AEW. I don't think it's a big loss for AEW at all because I genuinely don't think AEW fans really care about Jade Cargill. Like, those fans in that audience, they're not buying those tickets to see Jade Cargill. Let's be honest. They want to see FTR have bangers with, the Bullet Club Gold and all that. They're not really thinking about women's wrestling and Jade Cargill. So I don't think this is a big loss for them, but it is a big gain for WWE because, like I said, that's a star in the making right there. You just look at her and you see it. Her six-pack is so deep, it looks like if you punch her, you're going to break your knuckles.
Facts.
That's a star.
I think it's a bigger loss for AEW.
Of course you do.
And you already know where I'm at with it, man. Because
y'all hate AEW. When we gonna admit this, that y'all just hate AEW?
I like AEW.
Just try.
I like AEW.
I like AEW.
I like it.
Stop.
I like it.
FTR got the best theme song at AEW right now.
Sylvan's like,
I will say this, man. I said this 4 podcasts ago. Tony Khan and AEW are in for the worst 4 to 5 years of their life. It's about to get worse. Oh my God, it is, and you know it. This is just a start. I've seen the patterns, and now they're signing Edge, and it's about to be this is basically WCW in 1996 all over again.
Oh my!
It just is. This is a Ted Turner show now. About to have a bunch of like old guys just doing their thing, and your younger talent are gonna struggle to get to that top spot, and then they're gonna leave, and they're gonna go to WWE, and they're gonna get over it. And we're seeing it. We're just seeing the beginning stages of this, unless Tony does something different, and he won't. So. What do you want me to say? Shouts to you, Jade. Get that money. Become a star.
Shout out to Jade. But I will say this is also a great gain for WWE as far as women's wrestling division, because they need more stars in that area, because we lost Mercedes, Naomi. But I will get back to that because somebody in that division.
Wait. Before we get off this topic, I just got to ask y'all because a lot of people are upset about this online. They don't like this. And I get it. I feel them. Do y'all have a problem with everybody fantasy booking Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill? Because it just seems like it's like, oh, let's put the black woman against the other black woman.
I mean,
at
some point, at some point,
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it, bro. It's like, what you think I'm gonna I'm gonna be like, oh, let's pit the white person against the white person whenever we get Charlotte versus against Bailey or something. Like, I don't care, bro. Like we know what's.
I get why people are upset that people like to do that. It's like whenever multiple black people team together, it's like, oh, this is the new nation of domination. So like I get why people feel that way, but at the same time, I think naturally as humans, we like to see things that are like each other versus each other. Like we didn't want to see Sting versus Undertaker for all these years because they were both white.
Facts.
It was because they both had dark characters. Same thing with Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. So obviously, if this new big buff black woman shows up and there's already another big black woman on the show, we want to see them go against each other naturally. Yeah. And I think that it would be an incredible match. So I'm not mad at it.
They're gonna make us wait for that.
For sure. Yeah, can't wait for that, man. Hey yo, so we'll see what WWE has up their sleeve for Jay, man. Shout out to Jay. That's a big signing. Now,
Packs.
Let's talk about our guy Matt Riddle. He was released by WWE as one
Good
arrives, another one
riddance.
leaves. Are we surprised? We're not surprised. There's been an ongoing issue with Matt for the past year, maybe even longer. I don't know. But my God, yo, it was written in stone.
Bruh.
It was time. It was
I've
time. I'm sorry.
never in my life seen a bigger fumble than Matt Riddle. WWE was so firmly behind Matt Riddle, and he threw it all away, being horny and devious. Matt Riddle, you know what you are, Matt Riddle? You're the wrestling version of the baby. Y'all remember when the baby had the world in his hands? The women loved him. He was headlining festivals. The baby had the world in his hands, and he went on stage and threw it all away. That's you, Matt Riddle. You had the world in your hands. WWE put you in that ring with Roman Reigns and let you get the best of them. WWE paired you with a legend in Randy Orton. Y'all had the highest selling t-shirt in WWE for like a year straight, and you threw it all away doing drugs and being horny. Yo, Matt Riddle, you an idiot, bro. You an idiot. But I am praying for you. I hope that you get it together because like I never like to like write people off. I want you to get back to where you were before because you are way too talented. But my brother, get it together, man. Get it together.
Look, man, let Matt have sex and be a stoner and start weed lines and live his life. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. You just can't do that over here. You can't do that over here in the WWE, man. You can live that life free of any regulations or any type of expectations, but you can't be a WWE superstar and live that life. So I wish the best for you, man. I mean, whatever you do, I know you'll probably be highly successful at it. Do your thing. Get money.
Yeah, we wish the best. We wish the best for Matt Riddle, man. That's
Can't
crazy.
be out here sniffing
That's
cocaine
crazy.
and dating porn stars if you want to be a WWE superstar.
That's
And
crazy.
shout out to the
man.
porn stars because you know what I'm saying I dated a porn star before. I ain't gonna chastise him for that.
I've dated
you
a
did.
porn star before. Yes,
You
did.
Oh
did.
no, y'all already
You
know.
did.
Cooley, no.
Look,
Look, man, we gonna get right off of that topic though. Next topic.
It was some good times for you, Qwan. You know,
Hey,
that
I was
good
having
times.
fun out here, man. I was having
that college?
fun. Like Matt
Yeah,
Riddle.
it was college, right?
Just like Matt Riddle, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I learned my lesson, Matt Riddle. I need you to learn your lesson too, my brother.
Hey, lesson learned. Now, a month ago, AEW had their pay-per-view event, All In. Was that a month ago? It was about a month ago.
They didn't have 5 pay-per-views since then. Like
it was All In.
Stop,
it was All In, and it ended in a great fashion with Adam Cole and MJF. It was cinema. It was beautiful. A month later,
great.
A month later, Adam Cole has broken his foot, man. That one of the top storylines that I was so invested in is now on pause. It's on ice. He shattered his ankle. Oh, man. I think it happened last week. How much of a blow is this to AEW? I want to say
blow.
This is a huge blow, man. The storyline was so incredible. These guys work so great with one another. And I'm going to miss, the tag team matches between other people. I feel like this is a huge blow, man. Adam Cole is one of the best wrestlers over there in that company. And now he got to sit down. And I feel his pain. I broke my foot before. It's one of the worst feelings you can do. Like, it's depressing. You just can't do nothing. So, man, I feel for Adam, man.
I feel for him from the way that he broke his foot because it wasn't like a match or nothing. He just was running to the ring and jumped, and then boom, the ankle was done. This sucks, bro. Hottest storyline, and some people will tell you that it's the hottest storyline in wrestling, and we gotta put it on pause because Adam Cole broke his foot. But maybe this is just me being a sick individual. I don't know. A part of me feel like maybe his foot ain't really broke. Because we saw how Dynamite ended. Jay White got attacked backstage by a bunch of masked men, and one of them was wearing the MJF mask that was conveniently placed behind Adam Cole a week before. I don't know, man. The AEW might be working us. They might be playing us.
They could be. I mean, that picture that he showed though looked really insane.
It looked legit.
That
But
was
who
kind
knows?
of insane.
We don't know if that was his foot for real.
Yeah, true enough.
We'll
Who
know.
knows?
We'll
Yeah,
know.
could be propaganda.
Oof.
I mean, look, all I can say, man, is I hope you get better, Adam Cole. If you are indeed injured, get better, man. But like I said, if this is a real injury, worst 4 to 5 years of your
Stop,
life,
bro.
Tony.
Stop.
AEW. It's just gonna be a tough time. It's just a tough time, bro. You just gotta push through it, man. You gotta push through and keep looking to the future. Take these L's and just keep showing up, man. Just ride it out. Ride this thing out, man. Because it's gonna
Yeah,
get
that's
ugly.
tough.
Collision's doing
That's
numbers,
tough,
by the
man.
way. We were wrong. We were saying that Collision was cooked because CM Punk was gone. Hey, Collision's still doing the same numbers they've been doing.
Shouts
Just
Collision.
saying.
With
It ain't
with
over
college
for
football.
AEW. Like
Yeah.
With
with
college
college
football.
football. Deion Sanders' team getting blown out over here by Oregon,
Cooked.
and they got cooked. They got cooked. And
Not
people
surprising,
still
though.
watching Collision.
Shouts
They
to
about
y'all,
to get
man.
cooked tomorrow too, man. USC about to dog walk
Oh.
Deion, but I'm still Coach Prime all day.
I'm team
Shouts
LSU.
to
You
y'all,
know
man.
what I'm
Shouts
saying?
to Collision.
LSU.
Yeah, man.
Jamarcus Russell. Remember Jamarcus Russell?
Jamarcus Russell. Wow.
LSU legend, baby.
Yeah, LSU, man. But let's talk about like we was talking about just a minute ago about the women's division. Becky Lynch has criticized WWE's lack of women's booking. And I quote, she said, if nobody's getting any TV time, if nobody's getting any story time, then they can't rise up because nobody knows who the hell they are. She's spitting facts. She's spitting facts. It's a fact. I don't see no lie,
hey.
man. And we was just talking about this earlier, man.
Literally.
That's crazy. Like, literally. So, I mean, Becky is right. I mean, it's up to booking at the end of the day. It's up to booking.
This is the very same thing that I said about, my favorite black wrestlers a couple weeks ago when Sylvan pretty much told me to shut up and dribble. But but I'm not. Yeah, but I'm just kidding, by the way. But nah, Becky Lynch is spitting facts. Like, it sucks, but what can you do from backstage if you're just sitting at home? It's really nothing you can do. Like, you have to have an opportunity, even if it's a 3-minute match, a 4-minute match, as long as it's something on TV. Because if you don't get that chance, you don't really give the people in the audience a chance to get behind someone. So, I mean, Becky's not wrong, man.
I mean, the larger issue is that the women's division isn't really booked that well, and issues like this matter a lot more than the male division, right? We can skate past certain wrestlers not getting shine in the male division because there's so many other male wrestlers that are getting shine. But in the women's division, it's like Raw and SmackDown are averaging 5 to 10-minute matches at max. I mean, you got Nia Jax coming out here and squashing like the entire women's division in like 2 minutes flat. I mean, don't even get me started on the tag teams women's division. It's just like,
damn, that still exists.
You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley.
Damn.
I mean, look, I love Rhea, but Rhea is defending this championship, here and there, and most of her interactions are with who? The men's. You know what I mean? Like, she's bodies like spearing Kevin Owens through like barricades. Like, she's not out here having competitive matches with anybody, And the last one she did have wasn't really that great. So I think that when I hear Becky speak the way she speaks, it is got to be frustrating because Becky has done it all, and she wants to put over the next set of talent. And when you don't get that opportunity, and instead you gotta, no disrespect, gotta have competitive matches again with a Natalya, it's like, bro, what is this really doing? Like, what is this doing?
Yeah.
I should be out here with Tegan Knox. You know what I mean? Like, I should be out here with et cetera, but I'm not. So I feel your pain, Becky. Keep pushing. I don't know what to say, man. I feel like this is a topic that is just talked about a lot. So
but that NXT title could be this. Like,
it could.
Her having that NXT title, that could be them giving other girls opportunity to face her for that. Maybe she's gonna have the open challenge on Raw the same way John Cena used to have the U.S. Open challenge.
But what does that do for the NXT? What does that do for NXT? And the women on NXT, like, what are they fighting for?
I mean, I'm sure the women on NXT are going to be showing up on Raw to challenge her.
Okay,
Like that. I think that's the point. I think that's what they're trying to go with. But
Yeah.
you know, they got to stop treating Natalya like she's the women's Miz. Like we can't just have whenever we need somebody to throw in there, let's just throw Natalya in there. Like they got to stop.
They need another title, man. They need a mid-card title for the women. I feel that way.
They can't even book the titles they got. You want another one?
I'm just saying, I would like to see it, but that's just me.
Hey man, it's tough times over there. Hopefully they get it together. But speaking of WWE, they have announced a new media rights partnership in Japan. Now, both Raw and SmackDown,
it's big
in Japan. Both Raw and SmackDown will air on. Forgive me if I say this wrong. Abema? Is it Abema?
I think it's Abema.
Yeah,
forgive me
if I said this wrong. It will air on Abema platforms in Japan beginning October 2023, which is literally in a couple of days, for the first time ever. Now, is this the time to put the title on Nakamura? Now, you know me. I'm going to say they should have put the title on him at Payback, but that's just me. He should have been had it. He should have been had the title. But that will be a good look, being this partnership with Japan is on the rise, and that'll be dope to see that. So they should. Why not?
First off, WWE. Come on, man. Why they put? Did y'all see the promotional posters that they did? Why they put Tozawa SmackDown in the middle?
I ain't got no shame, dog,
bro. In the middle.
WWE is shameless, bro. They really threw Akira Tozawa on the poster. Like, yo, this man is never on TV, and when he is, it's probably something dumb or he's like losing. But they signed a deal with Japan, and they got him smack dab in the middle. They shameless for that.
Yeah,
and they threw Carl Machine Gun Anderson on the poster too. Like, I get it. He was IWGP champion over there, so they probably feel like he's a little famous, but he ain't on TV. Why is he on the poster? But yeah, man. Yeah, it's time to put the title on Nakamura. I love everything Nakamura is doing right now. I'm a big anime fan. That's right.
Facts.
I'm a big anime nerd. I've been watching JJK recently. Jujutsu Kaisen is fire. And I love that, Shinsuke Nakamura is incorporating like an anime feel to his character. He's cutting these promos and like talking about it's dope. It's just dope. I love what Nakamura is doing right now. And I think Seth needs some time off. He needs a couple months to go, heal up. So why not put the title on Nakamura? It would make sense. We just got the Japan deal.
Put it on Nak, man. I really love what he's doing right now. And quite honestly, I mean, I'm ready to see Seth without the title. He doesn't need it. It's been we did a good job with booking it for him. We did the safe choice. Let's get Nakamura a title, period. I mean, man.
Facts.
Like come on, bro.
It's
like
time.
let's just get him a belt. But more than that, let's just start moving into the future. I want to see this belt passed around. I need everybody to get a turn, man. Like, get this belt on everybody, bro. Start building up these main eventers because there are none. So, yes, absolutely. Put it on Nakamura. Have Seth take some time off. Come back around Royal Rumble season. You know what I mean? He got a beef and feud with, CM Punk anyway. So,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
The anime angle is fire for sure, though, for sure. Hey, side note, quick side note. If y'all can choose one anime to be your favorite of all time, what would it be?
Oh no,
that's
this is
easy
tough.
for me, man.
I know y'all some N words. Y'all gonna say Dragon Ball Z. I already know.
Nah.
Oh no.
Because
I don't really consider Dragon Ball Z like I know it's an anime. But
it's an anime, but it's an anime.
It's like not like one of those. It's not one of those crazy
guide to anime.
Yeah.
It's like I resent that though, because it's like, oh, you watch wrestling, oh, you watch WWE. It's like the beginner's guide to wrestling. It's like, come on, man, like it's still wrestling, bro. Like,
but still, it's like, oh, you listen to hip hop? I listen to Drake. Like, okay, everybody.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just the truth.
It's like, not. I'm just saying. It's still anime. It's still wrestling. Dragon Ball Z.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I play 2K and Madden. It's like, are you a gamer or do you just play 2K and Madden?
I mean,
it's a little bit of a difference.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He said we was gonna say Dragon Ball Z, man. He said he was gonna say Dragon Ball Z. That's
I thought
crazy.
y'all
Dragon
gonna
Ball
say
Z is
Dragon
my
Ball Z.
favorite though. Dragon Ball Z is my
Yeah, I
favorite,
love
but
Dragon Ball Z.
I will say Trigun like right underneath. I love Trigun, bro.
Okay, I ain't mad
It's a
at that.
classic.
right.
It's an old classic.
Best anime of all
I'm a
time.
Naruto.
Best anime of all time is Death Note.
Oh, you a Death Note
Yeah.
guy?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
like bar none, perfect anime, perfect beginning, perfect ending, perfect plot.
Definitely.
Like bar none, in my opinion. But that's just me though.
Okay.
All right, so I'm a Naruto guy. Y'all know me. I never really got into Boruto, but Naruto is that's my shit.
Big filler.
Rock Lee is my guy. I used to think I was Rock Lee growing up. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear the green low sleeve and do the little pose. I thought I was Rock Lee. So shout out to Naruto. That's my favorite
Okay.
anime.
Yo, shout out to anime fans out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we fans too. You feel me?
Hey, we
Now-
some nerds, man. We
Yeah,
some
straight
up.
some
Low-key,
cool ass
huh?
nerds. That's what we
Some
are.
jiggy nerds. Let's get it.
Some
Now-
jiggy nerds. Know what I'm saying? I got the old man Allen Beanie, the Balenciaga shirt. I'm out here, baby. Shout out to Cooley for this shirt, by the way.
Yeah,
That boy got a
crazy.
bag. That
Rest
boy
in
got a
peace,
bag.
You know, DMX.
RPX, man, RPX. Now let's get back to these released wrestlers that's been coming out talking about why they were
Oh,
released.
brother.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
I already
they've
know
been
where you're
talking.
going, Cooley.
They feeling the way. Now the recent one. Let's talk about Rick Boogs. Man, he's blaming his release on backstage politics. He took shots at Hunter by claiming the removal of Vince McMahon killed his career. Now, are y'all buying it or is this cap?
Yes.
Me?
Absolutely.
I'm
Rick
buying
Boogs,
it.
get out of here, my brother.
I got my whole wallet right here. I'm buying it. You know why? Because Vince McMahon, he likes those big guys and their chests
Yeah,
out.
facts.
So, I mean,
Facts.
that's a fact. So I'm not surprised.
He's not
of
wrong.
this.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
He's not wrong. You got to look at it from his perspective. Before Rick Boogs was even on WWE TV, WWE was putting him in like Old Spice commercials and like Kit Kat commercials. Like WWE was clearly invested in Rick Boogs in some kind of way. And like Cooley said, that was probably because Vince McMahon liked this look. We know Vince McMahon loved big, sweaty, meaty men, pause. And Rick Boogs fits that profile. So they were all in on him. And then, Vince McMahon got out the paint. Triple H came in and it was quiet for Rick Boogs. So I definitely can understand why he would feel this way because it was kind of over for him when Vince McMahon got out the paint. But with that said, come on now, Rick Boogs. Let's not act like anybody is watching the show and clamoring to see more Rick Boogs. Like, come on now. Does Rick Boogs even have fans, bro?
But I think like
this is Rick Boogs we talking about.
But
Rick Boogs?
They about to come after you in the comments.
Rick Boogs?
But I think this is part of the problem, though, right? Is that like he's not? I don't think
didn't
Rick
get the opportunity.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Rick. Well, not even at the opportunity, but I do think Rick is like. I don't think Rick is saying like, "Yo, I'm the most popular," or like I had the most promise. But like, yeah, at a certain point, he had a certain trajectory, and that trajectory clearly changed when Hunter came into the picture, and that is a backstage power play. It is what it is. Now it comes off like. He was like he feels like he's more important than what he actually was. But the truth of the matter is that is what that was. But we're also forgetting one major thing that happened with Rick Boogs as to why he is where he is. Anybody remember WrestleMania?
Yeah.
When he was positioned with Nakamura, and that was positioned for their characters for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they had a lot of plans moving forward, and he got injured. And he got sat down. And not only did he get injured, he got injured on the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people looked at that and were like, I don't know if this guy really has it. And that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying we're forgetting that one. We're forgetting that one detail, Rick. Like, or not we are, but like Rick, you might be forgetting that one detail where, some things, some failures are just you just can't come back from.
Hey, it's life. Y'all remember Mr. Kennedy? Mr. Kennedy.
That's tough. That was some hating.
Mr. Kennedy was some. Wait, no, but wait, I ain't even talking about when he got the Randy Orton backdrop. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about when Mr. Kennedy was supposed to be revealed as Vince McMahon's illegitimate son, and he was supposed to win that Money in the Bank and cash in, but Mr. Kennedy got injured. And that was the end of Mr. Kennedy. Once he came back, it was kind of quiet, and then he got released. So it happens. Sometimes people get to the top, and then they get injured, and it's quiet. That's life, baby. That's
Word to Cam and Mace. It is what it is, you know? Yeah.
It's tough.
Now, I'm going to end this rundown on the legend that we packed up as a collective last week. Kevin Nash. Now, y'all know where I'm going with this. So, the phone call we discussed last week about, him and Hunter regarding LA Knight's contract negotiations. It didn't happen. He claimed it was a joke. So now he's walking back what he said. Is he really joking around? What's going on here, man? I feel like Hunter, he called that boy up, was like, yo, you talking too spicy. You talking too much. You gotta coming down. You know what I'm saying? So now he walking it back, and he looks like a loser right now. Like Kevin Nash, bro.
Kevin Nash. You are a legend in this business. You are a WCW legend, and the NWO Wolfpack theme was one of the best themes that I've ever heard. Y'all remember that? Was that C Murder on that?
That was C Murder.
With the man. It was hard. Kevin Nash.
Caused
we were fans. We still fans, but you got to stop with this LA Knight stuff. Like, just stop speaking on LA Knight completely. Like, why do we keep having to hear your opinions on LA Knight? Like, did the call happen? Did it not happen? If it didn't happen, you should have never said it happened in the first place. It sounds to me like you got pressure from someone to say that the call didn't happen. Sound like Triple H pressed you on that phone and said, keep my name out your goddamn mouth. Kevin Nash, please just stop talking. Just do your podcast, commentate on, whatever you want to talk about, but leave WWE business out of it. Leave LA Knight out of it. Stop, Kevin Nash. Please stop.
Kevin Nash.
Hunter gave that man the look. You said, look, brother, you going to go on that podcast and you're going to deny everything that you said. You're going to take all that back. And if you ever come out your mouth and talk about what we talked about ever again, I'm done with you. Do you understand me? That's how that thing went, man.
That's how it went, man.
That's how it went, man. Kevin Nash, you little chatty patty, man. You little chatty patty, baby. You talk too much, man. And you supposed to be an OG, man. You supposed to be an OG. You supposed to be keeping it thorough. And you out here talking like a commentator, man. And we don't like that. You can't be throwing your mans under the bus to try to prove a point because people mad at you because you hating on the hottest wrestler in the game right now. What you even look like hating on the hottest wrestler in the game right now? I don't care how you feel, dog. I don't care what you got going against this man. You don't ever mention your mans in business and reveal details like that to the general public for us to be on this platform talking about.
Right.
I mean, we appreciate
Kevin
the news.
Nash, man.
We appreciate the news. But we shouldn't even be in that space, man. So I'm very disappointed in you, that you have to walk this back. But it is what it is, man. We all human, and maybe you need to do something, like shut up. You dig? Like maybe you need to chill out. Stop talking so much, man.
That's not too sweet, Kevin. That's too sour. What you doing, man? Yeah, that's all I got for the rundown. That's all.
All right, well,
that's all we got, man.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you for taking us on that journey around wrestling. Now, y'all know what time it is. Once we done with the rundown, it's always time for the Black Wrestler of the Week, the segment where I come on here and name my favorite black wrestlers and then lose because somehow Sylvan is on a Goldberg undefeated streak right now. But I'm going to keep trying until I succeed, baby, because that's what you got to do. You might get released, but you got to just keep trying. Keep shooting from that field. Something going to go in eventually.
Facts.
And this week, he said facts. But in all seriousness, this week, I want to give flowers to someone who was in the wrestling business for years. They weren't necessarily an actual, active wrestler, but they've been around the industry for decades. They were a referee at one point. They started managing wrestlers at one point, but this person didn't really become the icon that they are today until they became the general manager of SmackDown. Yes, that's right. I am talking about Theodore Long Mr. Teddy Long, one of the most
Woo.
entertaining characters in wrestling history. This man had the best catchphrases. Holla, holla, holla. He used to call everybody player. And he is one of the very few people that called somebody a cracker on live TV. You got to give it up to Theodore Teddy Long, man. And look, whenever there's 4 wrestlers in the ring, we all expect Teddy Long's music to hit and him to come out and just be like, yo, y'all about to have a tag team match, player. Holla, holla, holla. And of course, whenever something infamous or bad happens and a wrestler is acting dastardly, what do we expect? We always expect Teddy Long to come out and tell them that tonight they're going to go one-on-one with who?
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. Mm-hmm. So I think that if anybody deserves it this week, it should be Teddy Long. Teddy Long is a legend. And to be honest, he getting up there in age, man. I was on his Instagram the other day, and, you know, Teddy Long is getting a little old. This is a guy that we forget about because he hasn't been around WWE in a while. So I think he deserves his flowers this week. So shout out to Teddy Long. Who you got, Sylvan?
Man, you might win this one, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. So my original black wrestler of the week was Devon Dudley. It was Devon Dudley. I wanted to give him his flowers because when we think about the Dudley boys, a lot of times we don't really emphasize how important Devon was in that group. But
facts.
For the sake of what this week has meant in wrestling, I'm going to give it and nominate Jade Cargill. I mean, let's just keep it a stack, man. We're looking at one of the most important signings in WWE history, in my opinion. The first signing in the Endeavor deal is a black woman. I mean, come on, man. That's history making in itself. You know what I mean? Like, I look at this specimen of a woman and what she's done in AEW, and her not even going to NXT, but being ushered straight to the main roster, being made as a big deal. WWE announcing her signing, which is something they don't do. WWE does not make those announcements at all. They just pop up, and it is what it is. They are announcing their signing as if they signed Michael Jordan. This woman is the biggest deal I think we've seen in a very long time. I mean, I can't even think. I mean, maybe since Cody Rhodes, quite honestly. And Cody wasn't even announced.
Yeah, they rolled out the red carpet for Jade.
They are rolling it out. You know what I mean?
She had ESPN interviews and everything like the first day.
And when we talk about representation, you know what I mean, Qwan? Like, I know we're like, we bring this into the conversations a lot. I mean, man, this representation doesn't get bigger or more monumental than this. I feel like as incredible and as exciting as this is, like, I want to acknowledge that this is history right now. And this is a ball in a court. You know, is she going to knock it out the park? Or, you know, I don't know. But, man, what we're seeing right now is incredible. So I want to give you your flowers, Jade. I appreciate you so much for just being who you are, just being a specimen, and for not even really needing the money, but really just wanting to do this for the love. And that's what we need more of in this business of wrestling, is people who really care about this and want to build a legacy. So I'm giving it to you, Jade.
Well,
Jade.
Holla, holla.
Jade.
So Sylvan says Jade Cargill,
man.
who definitely deserves it. I say Teddy Long, who
Sylvan
definitely deserves it, but at the end of the day,
I thought I was gonna lose.
At the end of the day, it's Cooley's decision. Cooley.
This is Qwan. Lo siento, mi compa. Nah, I'm going with Qwan this week. Mi compa wins. Listen, man, I love Jade. You know, love Jade. But you know, I'm from the old school. Teddy, he's done so much for wrestling. That moment when he was Mac Daddy of SmackDown 2004 to 2012.
Yeah.
I believe 2012. He was killing it as general manager, man. He gave us so many countless memes in today's generation that we still use to this day. And I just pray that he's doing well. We haven't seen him, like Qwan said. We haven't seen him in a while. So he's been definitely instilled in my memories from all the times that he gave us from back then. So shout out to Teddy Long.
Teddy
He
Long.
was pretty much the George Jefferson of wrestling, man.
Oh, yeah.
He would come out doing his dance and, you know,
Yeah,
You know, it's
man.
the Mac Militant. As soon as you hear
Mac
that
Daddy,
song, you know
man.
what time it was. It was
For
Tay
sure,
Long.
man.
I can't believe I won this. I can't
That's
believe I
crazy.
Me
won
either.
this.
Me
But
either, man. Me either. You know. I was kidding. But
right.
shout out to Jade too.
But
Shout out to Jade. That's a
yeah,
big
Shouts to
facts,
Jade,
milestone
big
for
man.
facts,
sure.
Making
big
history,
facts.
Jade. Don't
Jade
let us
Cargill's
down.
incredible, and I'm pretty sure Jade is gonna win Black Wrestler of the Week like plenty of times on this podcast
Yeah.
because she's just getting
Facts.
started. She's just getting started. So shout out to
Yeah.
Jade Cargill and shout out to Teddy Long, man. I hope you're doing well out there. Now that the Black Wrestler of the Week is out of the way, it's time to celebrate the infamous. It's time to celebrate the ugly. It's time to pack them up. I want to get a pack them up stamp and just start stamping pack them up on people's foreheads when they do something
Pack 'em
dumb.
up.
Pack them up.
This week, I'm sorry I gotta do it. I'm sorry. But I gotta pack up Rick Boogs.
Damn.
Rick Boogs, man. Rick Boogs.
Ah, come
My
on,
God.
man.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
My heart goes out to you because I never want to see somebody get released. Like people losing their job, we joke around sometimes, but like people losing their job isn't something that you want to laugh at. You don't want to kick people when they're down. But Rick Boogs, my brother, getting fired from WWE, the opportunity of a lifetime, you don't want to burn bridges on the way out.
Facts.
Like at this point, you feel like you're talented, and I believe in you. If you feel like you're talented, who am I to say that you're not? Go somewhere else, turn it up, get popping, go to Impact, AEW, do your thing over there, and then maybe one day you make it back to WWE. But you want that opportunity to still be there if you want that in the future, because you don't know where you're going to be at in the future. So don't burn bridges on the way out just because you feel away. That's never a good idea. That is absolutely never a good idea. So for you to go online and start talking spicy about your treatment and how Triple H might have, sabotaged your career, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Alex Riley. Remember when A-Rod got released and he tried to blame John Cena on his release because apparently he felt like John Cena thought he was threatened by Alex Riley? What happened to Alex Riley after that? You don't know? I don't know either because he disappeared. It was ugly for him after that. You don't burn bridges, bro. Just keep your mouth shut, continue to work, and maybe you'll get to the top, man. So Rick Boogs, I'm sorry, but this week I got to pack you up, my brother.
Pack them up.
I hate to be this guy again, but Kevin Nash, I'm packing you up again, brother. Look,
Let's
man,
get it.
You supposed to be an OG, bro. You supposed to be the guy we look to for guidance, for wisdom. You've been around for a long time. You had no business hating on the hottest act in wrestling. You had no business taking it further and mentioning a conversation between you and your best friend about their contractual engagements. And now you're in this position where you got to walk back everything you said because you got checked yourself before you had to wreck yourself. You feel me? I'm packing you up. And I'm tired of this,
Pack
man.
'em up, man.
I'm tired of this, Diesel. All right? Like, let's just stay out of the headlines. This doesn't feel good. We don't like doing this. We are fans. But, man, you out here acting like a hater for real. Pack him up, man. That's going to make me sick, man.
And for me,
Cooley, it's on you, brother.
I'm packing up Matt Riddle, my original pack him up for last week before we collectively decided to pack up Kevin Nash. Matt Riddle, man, you have all the tools in the toolbox. You have it all. But yet, you just keep fumbling. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Andrew Bynum, man. You know?
Andrew Bynum
had it all. He had it all. Man. What happened after 2012? After he left the Lakers? I don't know. He started wearing perms. It just blew my mind. It just blew my mind.
Andrew Bynum.
It just blew my mind. Like he had it all. He could have everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what reminds me of Matt Riddle, man. I don't know what's going on, but all this sex stuff, drug stuff, kick it to the curb, bro. What is you doing, man? RK, bro. Matt. Really?
RK, no.
The highest selling T-shirt for like a year straight. He had the world in his hands.
Bro, he couldn't just hold on for a little bit while Orton got everything together, dog. You just couldn't keep it together, dog.
Man. Yeah,
Matt Riddle is the wrestling version of Johnny Manziel, man.
Yeah.
He just can't get straight. He has all the talent in the world, but he just can't. He said, shout out to Drake.
No, I said Drake just brought him out.
Yeah, just brought him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he for real?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still
Hey,
rocks with him.
Johnny was like,
maybe he'll bring out Matt Riddle next. Then who knows? But look, Matt Riddle, brother, you had the world in your hands. You fumbled that opportunity, and look, I can relate, man. There's been opportunities I fumbled. I've had things presented to me that if I would have went with it, it could have gotten me somewhere. But you know what? I had cold feet. I kind of, let it pass me by, and I regret it. I regret these moments. So it's relatable. We can all relate with, fumbling an opportunity. But the thing is, you weren't given one chance. You weren't given two chances. You were giving opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to succeed. And somehow you still messed that up, man. So,
yeah, man.
hey, I'm with Cooley. Pack you
him
up,
up,
brother.
man.
Pack you up.
It's tough. It's tough to pack up, Matt.
Yeah.
Well.
It is what it is, my brother. So I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Sunday. It's looking like Edge is on the way to AEW.
Yeah, we're going to see all them old Dusties, man, put on them final matches against Edge and Christian. And
you want to see it, though. Like,
I want to see Edge versus Christian. I don't want to see Edge and Christian versus the Hardys, though.
Nah, we need to see
I don't
want to
see
versus
that.
Kenny Omega. I want to see Edge versus MJF. I want to see all that. So, Edge, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. But we want to hear from you guys. Let us know below how you feel about anything we've said today. If you agree with these pack ups, if you want to get packed up, if you want to be on the podcast, if you want to be a part of this Discord, let us know because we open to it all, baby. And we want to know what else y'all want to hear from us. Y'all want to hear show reviews? What do y'all want to hear? Just let us know something in the comments below. And until next time, this has been Wrestling with the Homies.